Good morning. Good. Morning. It is the Doig Swift morning stream. Okay, Doig's mic isn't working, but he said good morning too. We missed you. YouTube and friends.
Hello. Yeah, there I'm going. Okay.
Hey.
Our microphones have switched around.
We've been away for a bit.
Yeah, it's been a week, India.
Yeah, it has been a week.
It's been a pretty eventful week.
It has. It's been a lot of fun.
One of the reasons we've been away.
I can't say it's not nice to be back in our own space though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been nice to settle back in.
Yep, we got back yesterday and got ourselves back set up. And now I think we don't have to go anywhere again until November.
I don't think so, yeah.
Nothing else on? Morning, Amelia. Hello. How's your week been?
Hello, Amelia, as India said.
Did you sleep okay, Mike, by the way?
I did. I had dreams though.
What dreams did you have?
There was this point in my dream where we're all supposed to infiltrate at I guess a military base.
Whoa.
To steal something.
Cool.
But we were like teenagers in the dream. And the people we're trying to take it from were also a unit of teenagers who are being trained. And so by the time
This sounds like an anime.
And by the time the attack actually happened, we all sort of held each other at gunpoint.
Whoa.
And then decided that we didn't really want to hurt each other, so we had a party instead.
Dude. That's such a cool dream.
Yeah.
It's got everything. Action, suspense, parties.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool dream. That could very easily have descended into a nightmare.
How about you? How did you sleep okay?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember any of the dreams I had, if I had any. I did. I'm still a bit tired, but that's the way it goes. Them's the breaks.
We were not at the Thought Bubble convention. That's the one that we have in November.
Yes.
We went to
Scotland Loves Anime.
Yeah, which is being the event that takes place in both Glasgow and Edinburgh, and we were in the Edinburgh part of it. So we went over to give a talk, which was kind of titled animating music videos, but it was more centered around how did we get to be animating music videos and the sort of decisions and work that led up to us doing that.
Yes. And also we got asked to be judges on a panel for film awards, so we got to watch 4 anime films, which was really, really fun.
Yeah.
They forced us to watch films, guys. It was a good time.
Enforced chillaxing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, when you were watching the films, were you aware that you were supposed to be judging them, or did you just let the film happen and think about it afterwards?
I just kind of let the film happen, because I always watch stuff with a critical eye now.
Right, okay.
Just because I'm used to watching stuff thinking about if the storytelling works and what animation techniques I can take away from it.
Yeah.
So I'm already used to kind of delving into why it works and why it might not work. For me personally.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think I was small part watching the film, small part thinking about things. I think what I was aware of is whenever I was taken out of the story, what reason it was, and then remembering those.
Mhm.
Sometimes it was just pure animation technique was like pulling me out of the story because my brain was going, how would I do that?
Yeah.
Trying to figure that part out. So that's not on the film. That's more because I'm a filmmaker myself.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Hello, Robot Noodles. Good morning.
Hey, Hardik.
Hardik! Good morning. How have you been, my dude? How's your week been? We missed talking to you guys. But yeah, we're good. We just got back yesterday evening from Scotland Loves Anime, which was really fun. It's been an active week for us. We had a lot of cool people visiting us, and we had a cool gig, and then we had to go to a cool convention.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Well, you can't imagine. Do you remember that we had brunch that morning, and on the same day we were checking into an Airbnb in another country?
I do remember that. Yeah, that was a long day.
Yeah.
Yes, Hardik, the shout out. We got a shout out.
We did, yeah. In the Dublin show.
How cool is that? It's the coolest.
It's pretty cool.
Yes. It was mostly thanks to Dee, or Verti, as you guys might know her on the streams. Because in the Q&A, she asked a question specifically so she could point out that we were there.
Yeah.
They knew that some members of Knights of Light Table and Starlight Brigade were going to be there, but I don't think they knew specifically who.
Yeah, I think they knew you and I were going to be there.
Yeah.
They didn't know that Tibbs and Al were going to be there.
I mean, I'd emailed them so they knew as far as the tickets went.
Yeah.
But they didn't know who in the audience they were.
Yeah.
So that was really cool of Verti. Asking a question just so she could try and get us a shout out. And she did. And we got one. And it was super duper cool. Bertie taught you how to smash last night. She was teaching me when she was over too. I remain bad at it, but I'm gonna train. When I get my Switch, I'll be training. Who do you like playing as most at the minute, Hardik? It was a really good night though. NSP, TWRP, Planet Boosty all rocked it. They're so good live, guys.
They are incredible live, yeah.
They're way better live than you'd think. And I say that just from a place of, I'm used to hearing CDs and then hearing the band live, and the CDs being a much more produced, even tuned up version of them.
I would say that they're better live.
Yeah, but they are 100% real deal. Kirby's good. I love Kirby. Kirby's real fun to play as. Have you played as Kirby before, Mike?
Only in the previous games. I didn't play Kirby in this one.
Kirby's real good.
Are they real good?
Yeah. Mike always plays Link. Some version of Link.
Yeah, I like Link.
Mm-hmm.
I was determined to learn at least one fighter's moveset so that it wasn't like, oh, I wonder what will happen when I press up smash.
Yeah. You guys will also be happy to know that Metal Sonic has been added to Sonic Smashdown. Sonic Smackdown, even.
I'm sure they're all
super
thankful.
Sure, they're all on the edge of their seats. I'm pretty sure the only reason most people come to the morning streams now is to hear Sonic Smackdown updates from me.
Yep. That's like the true pool.
I haven't played it properly though. I have yet to boot it up on something with a controller.
So I want to take an aside a moment just to go back to the talk because it was cool. We got comments from the audience about it at the time, saying that the talk that we given was really inspiring for them. And I think they just got a dose of a morning stream, really. Like a more structured thought.
Yeah, we don't normally lecture
stream.
on the morning streams, but I get what you mean.
So I think it was nice to kind of share the things that we've learned over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. And that other people have taught us as well in the community.
Yeah. Trying to share some of our collective wisdom that we might be invited to other places to give similar talks now. We do talks now, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm really happy that people seem to enjoy it, because we were very nervous. Public speaking is not something that I am used to doing.
Oh gosh, were we? I wasn't.
You were so nervous.
I wasn't as nervous the morning, like the morning that we're going. I got increasingly more and more nervous as we approached the actual start time.
Yeah, I could feel you jittering next to me.
Yeah, well, it was like, this will be fine, you know. Like we'll talk for a bit and then we'll answer some questions. We can handle this. And then we arrived at the venue and I was like, oh wow, Edinburgh College of Art is pretty nice venue, pretty nice location. This is a little bit more high profile than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, we're giving a talk after a couple other people, and it's Studio Trigger and Polygon Pictures. Oh, okay. Oh, and then they just kept accelerating towards nervousness.
10 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. We're setting up now.
It was quite nerve inducing.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Switch Hardic, and thank you. I think it was just a bunch of stuff that we wish that we'd known when we left university.
Yeah, the things that have helped us try and build our career.
Natural teachers. I don't know. I don't think I'd make a very good teacher.
I think you sell yourself short. I think you've been bitten by bad teaching experiences, maybe.
No, I haven't. Like, my teaching experience was good. It just showed me that I wasn't a very good teacher.
What made you think you weren't a very good teacher?
I found it difficult to put my foot down with people. I wanted to be their friend more than I wanted to be their tutor.
Well, I think...
And I looked so young, it was kind of difficult for, I think, the people in the class to treat me like a teacher.
I think that's more a symptom of current education, like, traditions, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, it was nice to meet one of the teachers at Scotland Loves Anime.
Yeah.
Because we went for lunch with someone who is a tutor at the university, and she was also very young, or at least very young looking.
Yeah, maybe younger than we are. Probably younger than we are.
I don't know.
We old.
Who can tell? I couldn't.
I think she had studied after I had, so I'm gonna guess that she's younger.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know if I'd make a very good teacher, but it was nice to give the lecture. I think maybe I could be an okay lecturer.
Yeah. Maybe.
Bit of a different thing than having to plan the lessons. Plan the whole module. It was a really good time though.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
We got to meet some cool people. The other people who were judging the films were very, very cool.
They were very, very cool.
Yeah. So I hope that we'll get to keep in touch with them as well.
Oh, it reminds me, I'll send an email off to Jack.
Yeah. And also we should send a message to our roomies. We were rooming with some of the other judges.
What games are we going to get through the Switch?
Oh, Smash. Breath of the Wild. I think we both want to get Heave-Ho.
Yeah. Is Heave-Ho like 20 euros or something? Yeah.
I'm not sure. Pokemon.
Nah.
I'm gonna get Pokemon.
Nah.
Yeah, I am. Can't stop me.
Nah.
Just try.
Nah.
What else are we gonna get for the Switch?
Snipper clips?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe?
I feel like there are some more bigger titles that we're gonna get to.
Mario Kart? Are you happy with your...
Breath of the Wild 2, definitely.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening when it arrives.
I sent them an email.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Did they get back to you?
No. No. I don't know what games did you recommend?
Maybe Mario Kart. We played a bit of Mario Kart at the Scotland Loves Anime event.
India defeated me.
I did. He's in there before I can say myself that I kicked his ass. I did. Kicked his ass.
Yep. See what I was doing. Didn't work. If I hadn't had such a terrible round on that ghost course, it would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
So you only won because I played so badly on that one.
Yeah.
And you didn't even come first in the tournament. Luigi beat you.
And Mario.
And Mario.
We were third and fourth respectively.
Yeah.
Luigi and Mario were too good.
Mario, Luigi, Mario. Hey, Carl. Oh, hey, Aline.
Aline! And hello, Carl! How are you? How goeth it?
Go with.
How goeth it? You've been playing Witcher 3 and Breath of the Wild the most. I've heard Witcher 3 is super good.
I think I have Witcher 3 for the PC. I've just never played it.
You'd probably really like it.
I'll probably love it.
Everyone I've spoken to who's played that game really loves that game.
I felt like I should play the first and second one, but I think I might just not.
I don't think it matters, honestly.
Yeah.
You've been playing with Blender and SketchUp. What you been doing? What you been making? Arr. Arr.
But you've been beggars.
You guys see that amazing Commander Meowth statue someone has made?
I saw it.
If you haven't, it's on Twitter. I retweeted it. But someone made an amazing Commander Meowth statue, I think in either Blender or ZBrush, and they've 3D printed it. So cool.
We messaged them asking about how we might acquire one.
Yes. How much would it be? Materials / work / shipping wise. We don't know an answer yet. Bumpa, 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 bumpa.
Blender is easy, but SketchUp is even easier, and you want to work on your environments. Well, that makes sense. I want to do an animation entirely in Blender.
Aline, how's the teaching going? Aline is teaching now. Anyone who didn't know.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
What?
I'm
No.
sure I told you. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, Robot Noodles. It's my Discord icon as well.
After every class, you realise how much information you forgot to mention. We did that at the talk we did as well. I'm sure that they appreciate the information you did mention, though, a whole ton. You can always get them next time with it. I bet you're a really good teacher. I think you'd make a great teacher. Teaching is hard, though. Teaching's really difficult.
It is, yeah.
You know, especially because everyone seems to learn at an individual pace and in different ways. No one's a good teacher at first. That's encouraging to hear, actually. That's good to know. I guess it's like anything else, you have to practice to get good.
Yeah, it's like any other skill.
Yeah. Battle Athlete, yeah. It seems... I mean, I've done it for a short time and it was super challenging and I wasn't very good. But it taught me enough to know that it's a difficult job. Hey, good morning, Teeb.
Hey, Tib.
How are you doing? I'm assuming you got back okay.
Trying to find a good, like, color base for the dark half. That's not going to ruin my values. That one's kind of cool.
Which one?
Color dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. So I added a little bit of, like, color, but I'm not going to reduce the values that were there.
Ah,
If
Fuzzy
anything,
D.
it's a little bit brighter.
Fuzzy D, you can't hear us, but hello. It is a bit brighter, but it all depends what you're going for.
I brought in Fuzzy D because I'm doing Hollow Knight.
Nice.
like summoning
Oh, Aline, thank you. No, though, I don't have... I'm not able to discipline people. Or be firm enough to be a teacher,
I think you could be if you didn't hold back as much.
I don't hold back. Never held back. Robot Noodles, we have seen the Klaus trailer. Lean, it helps that we have all you guys in the chat and in the Discord. A lot of the stuff we've learned from our friends. Thank goodness for friends.
Oh, come on, Photoshop.
Boop.
I look forward to the day that we have a setup where we can stream and it doesn't slow down my PC.
Yeah. Me too. My PC seems to be working okay today, though.
Well, that's good for you.
Which I'm thankful for. Maybe it's just a thing where only one PC can work at a time.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Oh, I need to do this. That's how you see the thing.
That's okay, Carl. I'm looking forward to it, though. It comes out in November, I think. Good morning, Lady Amy.
Hello.
I haven't spoken to you since the gig. How are you doing? Are you still following NSP and TWRP around? Are you going to the next gig?
We heard that that they'd realized you were in the front row of every one of both the Chicago and every European tour so far.
Yeah. You got a shout out. That was so cool. You guys deserve it. That's dedication. For those who don't know, Lady Amy and their friends have been to the Chicago show and every show since the Chicago show on the NSP/TWRP tour. And they always make sure they're there early enough to be able to get good seats and everything and get at the front in the gigs. And they're always there in costume as well. I got to meet them and they were super cool. Yeah, the Manchester show! That's awesome! Way! So how many more shows do you have on your... I don't know if I can call it a road trip. I guess your European adventure. Are you doing all of them? Carl's taken. The only shout out I'd get would be, remember that TWRP Simpsons shitpost? Yeah, that's him. That was extremely good, though.
Oh, hey, Harriet.
Harriet, are you... Wait, I can't see if Harriet's in the chat. Harriet... Yes, there you are. Morning, Harriet.
Spotting their message like you're actually like picking them out of a crowd.
My eyes are not very good at reading and seeing things.
It's you.
How are you doing this morning? I watched your vlog on the night after the NSP concert. So cool. So cool. I'm really glad you had such a good night. Oh, Edinburgh's awesome. You'll have a great time, Lady Amy.
We were just there. We were like super tempted to just stay in Edinburgh.
Also, I've been wearing my Cone Zone fam shirt every day, just to let you know. And it's never coming off.
Maybe it's Divide I want. But
Ooh, rainbow!
Rambo.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
I like it.
Do you like it?
It's pretty.
Do you really like it?
I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Wow, it's been ages since I heard that song.
Mm-hmm.
That song Wicked was first coming into vocabulary.
It what? Like it's wicked.
Yeah, is it wicked? It's awesome, Adiami. It's so cool.
It's like every.
I need to post a picture of it so people can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, I'll take a picture of it today. We haven't had a chance because we've been like traveling around. I'll take a picture of it today. Like David sent us some radical stickers like the day before we had to go. And I just didn't have time to take a picture of them until yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna like maybe have to stop working on this because like I can't do anything.
Oh no, your computer.
Yeah.
Oh dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Like, oh.
It's okay.
What are you gonna do instead?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe I'll just play Hollow Knight.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm pulling out a little bit of the color because it's a bit too much. But I want to have like a subtle suggestion that it's not.
Yeah, I think
black
that's
and white.
probably a good call. It is pretty. Yeah, you should be hyped, Harriet. It sounded like such a good night. I feel like I'm still hyped from the concert too. I keep remembering that it happened and it was real. Strange feeling.
Were we raided?
Were we raided?
Yeah. I feel like we were and I missed it.
Maybe. Maybe. If we were raided, thanks for the raid.
Thanks very much and welcome.
Oh, Carl, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
So what I can do is have my ink dropper pull color from the current layer since it's on Divide, it's almost opposite day.
Yeah.
And then I pull that color and then I can paint that a little bit into places. Like get that blue and paint that in. Lord looks a lot like your punchy man.
Ah, thank you. I don't blame people for not knowing who this is. It's from a series that I'm a big fan of, but that isn't all that well known, called Rival Schools. His name is Batsu. I keep thinking that Shoma is called Batsu, which I think is understandable considering Shoma has a giant bat.
He has a bat.
Yeah. I was just saying, I think it's fair enough.
I can't work on this.
No.
So I'll put it to the chat. I can either do drawings in Clip Studio because that seems to play nicer.
I think you know what you need to do.
What do I need to do?
And it's not Clip Studio.
What is it?
The draw file, isn't it?
David's not here though.
I know, but he will be summoned.
No, he won't. It's like we're super later than usual.
I know, but I just mean that he might appear if we start doing it just because his draw file sensor will go off. If you would rather not, I understand. Like, Clip Studio is a good option. Would you do the same piece in Clip Studio?
No. No, I would just be drawing like figures and stuff. Figures and stuff, or I was gonna play Hollow Knight and try and find a thing.
Start another.
Start another one in. I mean, I could do my commission.
You could?
In Clip Studio.
I'm just blending these colours. So if you can't see much development happening on my side of the screen, because I'm just blending at the minute. I use Photoshop just because I'm used to it. Eileen, I'd like to use Clip Studio Paint or something, because I've heard it's really good. I just haven't had the time to really learn how to use it. So I'm used to using Photoshop. I think I will learn to use it though.
Yeah, I use Photoshop because of experience with it.
Also, Carl, congratulations on getting a drawing pad on your computer. That's awesome. It might take a little bit of getting used to, but it'll really help.
Typical. It's pretty tough.
What's pretty tough?
Hollow Knight.
Ah, yes. Yeah, Krita's great. Agreed to. I've heard that iPads are amazing for drawing. Everyone who I know who's got an iPad has been raving about it to me and how nice it is to draw on. I'd really, really like one, but they're a bit expensive at the moment.
Too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I know worry Lord Luke's a lot. I'm sure at some point I'll either save up enough money for one or something new will come along.
Yeah. And hello, Sugoi Sama. Welcome.
Hello! Oh, hello from France. That's awesome. Hello from Dublin. Yeah. Eileen, tell me about it. The iPads are tempting. They look so good. Thinking about being able to do a piece like this, just like sat on the sofa with something on in the background. It sounds so relaxing and nice and fun.
Yeah. I want that for you.
Yeah, I know. At the minute, the cheapest I can see any for is 600. A bit much.
Thanks. Thanks, Luke. Luke said that he likes how volumetric my drawings are.
Yes, I agree. Volumetric is a good word.
Yeah, I think that's something that I've been trying to study lately, so it's nice that it's kind of coming through.
Yes.
See you, Robot Noodles.
See you, Robot Noodles.
Nailed it. I'm getting there. I think I can try and apply that logic to the rest of the... It flattens out a little bit when I'm trying to work out the proportions and stuff down here. But thank you. It helps having like a weighted object, like having something curve around like this and displace onto another surface. Helps to communicate that, and that's essentially what my bear heads do. They're just big onions.
Just big onions.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Onions.
Nice. Getting to the point where I feel like I could almost call this done.
Yeah?
Yeah, and any more polish might detract from it, or maybe I should just get some space from it and come back to it and see if there's anything that jumps out at me as being weird that I can't see because I'm too into it at the minute.
Getting back to trying to draw and get my line quality back.
Yeah, your line quality's improved so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tiny bear doodle is even better. Nice. Take care, Luke. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, see you, Luke.
And if that's Luke Hyde, as I think it is, congrats on your bacon.
I think it's Luke Hyde.
Yeah, bacon TV thing.
Yeah, heck yeah. For those who don't know, I don't know, Luke, tell us if it's you, but our friend Luke Hyde has an awesome character called Beacon, who's a little dog and is adorable, and it's going to get pitched for a TV series. The coolest thing.
That's super cool. Well deserved.
Heck yeah. Bacon's such a derp. I'd definitely watch a TV show about him.
Me too.
I think you need to bring this eyebrow down a little bit. Yeah, thanks guys. I will let them know. Tib, when are we pitching an original TV series? I don't know. When we have something to pitch. The original Peg Bar TV series.
A bear and a bird in a bar. A bear, a bird, and a bar.
To be fair, I think the bird and the bar are the least interesting part of the bar.
Fine.
I can hear children!
Clearly now the rain has gone.
Wow, I wonder if there's a school trip or something going just outside our flat. Because suddenly there's a billion children that I can hear.
A billion of them.
A bajillion.
Did you ever see that? I think it might have been animated, but it was a series about an island that could move.
You mean Lapita?
And no, I don't. It had animals on it. There was a polar bear that would steer the island.
Whoa. I don't think so. That sounds pretty
It
cool.
wasn't a flying island. It was
Floating as in on the sea.
Mhm.
Sounds pretty fun.
Might have even been called like Noah's Island or something.
You know, that rings vague bells.
School usually starts at around 9. Okay, which was about a half hour ago.
Yeah, maybe it's a field trip.
Maybe.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You're doing some heavy sighs over there.
Just the sound of children depresses me.
What? Oh no. You might have to get used to them, Mike.
No, never.
There's quite a lot of them.
I'm searching Noah's Island. Yeah, look. I didn't imagine it. There it is.
Go on, show us larger. Oh my gosh, I do remember that. I remember that. Wow. Was it any good? It can't have been that great if I don't remember that much about it.
I mean, the character designs, everything look lovely.
They do. I wonder if it was a Disney thing.
It was made by the creators of Animals of Farthing Wood and commissioned by the European Broadcasting Union. Although not as successful as Farthing Wood, it was fairly popular in Saturday mornings in many British households. It's a British one.
That makes sense.
Maybe it was done by trying to see what the production company, Teleimagination and Praxina. Ran for 2 years. The series focuses on the adventures of a community of animals on a floating island that was originally part of the Canadian coastline before being struck by a flaming meteorite.
Whoa!
Their leader is the polar bear named Noah, and the community includes a pair of woolly mammoths called Salome and Mammoth Body, as well as a group of animals from a closed-down zoo who survived the sinking of a cargo ship. The island is able to float because of a core of molten magma called the Fireball, which was formed from the meteorite. Noah uses the Fireball to steer the island across the ocean, following a map that Salome's father drew that leads to Diamantina, an uncharted island in the Indian Ocean where the animals can be safe from humans. During their quest, Noah and the community pass by several continents, rescuing animals in peril wherever they go. There you go. I had no idea what the plot was.
I'm kind of sad that every single series that they do, this company, involves the animals fleeing from humans because we're terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Poor animals.
Oh, Alan recognized it as well. He was like, "It was Noah's Island."
Yeah,
Oh, hey, Lindsay.
you got it.
It was cool to meet you in Edinburgh.
Oh, awesome! That's Lindsay.
Lindsay, yeah.
It was great to meet you. Welcome to the Mon streams.
Does this bear feel imposing? I kind of made the eyes really big.
Yes.
It does.
Of course it does. Look at it. It's massive.
Alright, okay.
The one large bear.
Lindsay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Lindsay was a cleanup / in-betweener on Klaus for a bit.
You'll have to be the one to correct him, Lindsay. If corrections are needed. Eddie's style is so nice. How does he draw so good? Oh, Eddie.
Yuki said he names just say any random word, says Hardik, and add ton at the end.
It's true. Hampton. Eggton. Breadton. I'm pretty hungry.
We were talking about that when we landed in Edinburgh, in the city that we were staying in, and India was just like, "How do you say? Oh, how do you like?" I said Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, I say Edinburgh. Like hey bruh.
Yeah.
Hey, but
look,
actually, it's spelled Edinburgh.
It's not spelled Edinburgh. It's spelled
B-U-R-G-H. B-U-R-G-H. Berg.
Borough. That spells borough. It does. Okay. Okay, because a borough is a town that is given a writ from like a merchant's guild or something in order to show that it's a place for trade.
That doesn't mean that it's pronounced correctly. That just means the word has a meaning.
Yeah, but I'm showing you that that's why they were called. That's why it was called Edinburgh, rather than bruh. Oh god, David arrived and now I'm being screamed at. David, how much time do you got?
You know how you spell borough?
How do you spell borough?
What did you just designate burr as? A borough is an administrative division in various English-speaking countries. It designates a self-governing walled town. Although in practice, official use of the term varies wildly, and that's B-O-R-O-U-G-H.
Yeah,
borough.
That's the English
B-U-R-G-H is Berg. I'm just wondering, guy. Don't tell.
I think you're looking at the English version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you were looking at something else. Scottish borough. Scottish boroughs were urban settlements enjoying trading privileges from medieval times until 1832. They regulated their own affairs to a varying extent according to the type of borough concerned. The Scottish boroughs were abolished in 1975. That's what I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, not your whatever you just said.
Borough. I just said borough.
This. Yeah, borough is an administrative division in various English-speaking countries. In principle, the term borough designates a self-governing walled town, although in practice, official use of the term varies widely. You notice how it's very much showing England in your definition, whereas we're talking about Edinburgh, which happens to be in my country.
Seems here on Wiktionary that it's telling me I pronounce it Berg.
It's not Berg. Stop riling me.
Night night, David. Sleep well.
Going to get off this now.
Well, I mean, you can play one of the pronunciation things and it'll play over the music.
It would, yeah. But I don't know whether I can trust any of these.
Go on. Give it a go. I'm sure you'll find you can trust them.
You think?
I am just winding you up after all.
Do the middle one. I don't know how loud it's going to be.
Try a different one.
Berg. No.
Try a different one. Try a Scottish one.
I've given up.
Either way, I know that Edinburgh is pronounced Edinburgh because I've heard people call it Edinburgh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you say Edinburgh and I say Edinburgh.
But your bruh just sounds like a really shortened version of borough.
Yeah.
So you're not saying bruh.
No, it's
You're
just the way I
saying
pronounce
bruh.
it.
Bruh.
That's just the way I pronounce it. Because my parents always called it Edinburgh. So that's how I...
Yeah, but I think you're just saying the same thing as I am.
I'm telling you I am.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the pronunciation that I use is different.
I need to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
I will be right back.
He'll never come back now. He's run away. Hey, Edinburgh. Nice to see you, bro. Oh, how you do? It's so nice. It's super duper duper nice. Hey, Bryony, good morning. Yes, we'll be going for another 15 minutes and then we'll be knocking off to go do some work. But it's good to have you here. I haven't seen you since the concert. How are you doing? I might align my dudes up. So that I can see them together. Take this off. This on. I put her on normal. I need to get these other guys onto the white backgrounds as well. But I could stand to be a little bit smaller in comparison. Or at least his lines could do with being a little bit thinner. I could actually do with increasing the outline on Kizuki a bit more. I still don't like his face. Like his face needs to change. I'll fix that though. Ooh. You have 3 tests today, Carl. Oh, jeez, oh. Why'd you have so many tests? Why are you testing yourself so much? Yeah, relax. It's all gonna be okay. You will do fine. You'll do the best you can do and it'll be over super soon. And you'll be able to go and relax. You can only do what you can do, and what you can do is good enough for now. Bridie, I feel like I am too. Yeah, good luck, Carl. You can do it. Do you know where you'd like to apply to go? Carl has 3 tests today, and he's nervous, but he's gonna do great.
AP Calculus, AP Physics, and US Government. Whoa.
It'll all be over soon, Carl, and you don't have to worry about it.
One way or another. It will be over soon.
Yeah. Gosh, I'm so happy that we never have to do university or school testing ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you miss it?
No, I do not. You know, I took one of the modules I took in university was marketing. For a semester.
That explains a lot.
Does it? Does it? No, it
Well,
doesn't.
you don't think?
What?
You're definitely more marketing minded than I am.
I guess. I took business in high school as well.
Makes sense.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying that you're very business minded.
I'm not very business minded. I just like to
You are.
think of things in ways to make things sustainable.
Yeah, you're very business minded. It's not a bad thing though, it's a good thing. I'm glad one of us is.
Me too. Like, I think we would have been a little bit worse off.
Yeah, definitely. I think.
You're definitely the more altruistic. No, wait, altruistic.
Yeah, I'd say that's true. I don't know if it's altruism or whether it's just like money isn't something that comes to mind first as a worry when I'm making something.
Wait a minute. Showing a disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others.
Mm-hmm.
Unselfish.
I'd just say that I'm less money-minded.
That doesn't make sense to me. Showing a disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. How can you be disinterested in the well-being of others and still be?
I think it's saying you're disinterested in your own.
Oh, in yourself.
Yeah.
And then a selfless concern for others. Right, okay. That's a weird way to write that.
It is. Maybe I'm not interpreting it right, but that's what I thought it was. I think it's
and moral practice of concern for happiness for other human beings. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. I think it's less that though, more just that that's not the reason that I make stuff. Whereas for you, I think it's a reason.
Mm.
Which is very helpful. Because it means that you're thinking, well, how do we sell this afterwards? And I'm like, oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. No, Carl, you didn't tell us that story. Tell us a story. Story time.
Time for a story. It's story time. I like jingles. Do you like jingles?
Only if they're followed by jangles.
A jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle. Yeah, I think one of the things I took away from this weekend was the hope and the ambition to make it more possible and more approachable for artists to make what they want to be making.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly know how to do that yet.
So what is it that made you want to do that so much? Just from this weekend?
I think it's been building for a while. I think just giving that talk and seeing how the response it got.
Because that has been our modus operandi for a while. So hearing you say now you want to focus on that is interesting.
I know it has been. I think I've just want to reach further than just you and I.
Well, yeah.
I think in a ways we have been. I think it's just another doubling down on the same thing rather than necessarily anything new.
So go on, what was it this weekend in particular that made you?
I don't know really. I think it was a process of talking to people and talking about animation with people that I don't think it was just this weekend. I just think I'm been building to this over time for a while. I'm just a little bit more keen to get something in motion. If that makes sense.
It does.
Don't think this weekend was the catalyst for it.
Oh, it's this weekend that you come away saying this?
Yeah.
Which is why I'm asking.
Carl's talking about took an astrophysics camp at University of Michigan this summer, and their professor, whose name, and they're not joking, was Dragon.
Dragon?
Was this very well spoken but kind of intimidating guy. So only a week into the camp I go up to him and show him a picture of Brian and was like, hey, do you know him? He worked here a couple of years ago. And he was like, Brian, I remember him. Very serious guy.
Really? Did he say he was a very serious guy? Because that's hilarious. Considering how much of a not serious guy he is.
Well, he's probably... I think he
Serious
can-
about science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we can... not confuse, but we overlap the meanings of stern and serious. Like, I think you can take something seriously without being stern.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say someone's a serious guy, though, unless I meant...
Stern.
Yeah.
Then I said, he's in a band, right? Do you listen to him? And the way he said it was like, it was normal answer. I was like, yeah, do you know what band? And then he was like, no.
Ninja sex party! The ninja! A murderous ninja with ill intent.
I think I've lost my way on this a little bit. So I'm going to start again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay though.
This sleeve is the bane of my life right now. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna make it look good. There she blows.
But yeah, I was just thinking about how many young graduates or artists, they go into careers and jobs working for studios where they're making something serving the vision of someone, maybe even just outside of the company sometimes.
Mhm.
And
Often.
And how just kind of how unfair that sometimes can be, and how we just sort of accept it because it's a job and it's creating and it's
Well, I mean, that's kind of like any job though, isn't it? You're always working for someone outside of the company and the company is being hired.
yeah, that's true.
I do think it's important that people learn to work to others' visions as well and learn to work in a team.
Yeah,
I think there's a balance to be struck between being a sole creative where your vision is the vision and being someone who works in a team. Because sometimes people need help to make their vision a reality. And if everyone's only concerned in making their own thing,
then we'll just have auteurs and nothing will get made.
Yeah, then it would be an entirely selfish industry. I just think that when you do help someone make something, you need to be respected and properly paid for your time.
Yeah.
You know? But I definitely think if someone's vision stirs something in you, then helping out shouldn't be something where you feel like you're playing second fiddle.
Yeah, I think more just like the sort of projects that people are excited to work on often don't overlap with something that, I don't know.
I think sometimes you have to get excited though, because there will always be people who want to just make a series because they want to sell toys.
Yeah.
But depending on how much love you put into that, it can become something wonderful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, My Little Pony is a good example. My Little Pony is a franchise, like the latest seasons, purely built upon selling toys.
Yeah.
But Laura and Faust came in and made it something special.
Yeah.
So even if it starts off with someone...
Laura and Faust and her team, let's say.
Yeah, I'm just shorthanding it.
Yeah.
But yeah, even if something starts off as just being a money grab, if you care about it, if you make it something special, then it will be something special.
Yeah, so how do we turn it from something that feels... I'm going to use the word soulless, although I don't super mean it.
Well, that's the job of the animation team and the production team, is they have to find the stuff that they care about within it and what makes them excited about working on it and hold on to that.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can always say before a project starts, this one's soulless, this one's good, this one's exciting, this one's not.
Yeah.
Because the artists are what make it what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and the writers and everyone who works on the production, basically.
Yeah, I just feel sometimes that it's in spite of rather than because of.
Yeah, it might well be, but that's the job, is like, if you just said everything which I haven't made myself, I'm not interested in, then there would be so fewer cool things in the world. Because people wouldn't have bothered to try and go that extra step to make them good.
Yeah.
Transformers, robots in disguise. Yeah, exactly, Carl. Like, Transformers started off as toys, and it's one of the most beloved series. Carl, did you show him pictures of Ninja Brian as a ninja?
It's great hearing India's opinion with epic, wise orchestral music in the background.
I timed it deliberately. I didn't, but that would have been cool. I get what you're saying, though. I want more people to work on things that they're passionate about. But I don't think you can always know beforehand or pick and choose.
Yeah.
The real trick is just to take your passion with you wherever you go. And if you are in a place where it's a bad working environment, don't be afraid to leave. You did show Ninja Brian pictures. His jaw hit the floor. That's so funny. Oh, man. I can't believe that you were the first person to show him. I thought that he would have come in contact with this before now. That's amazing. Oh, so funny. You think you know a person, then you find out that they moonlight as a ninja. A sex ninja.
I am really struggling here.
You can do it, Mike. You've got this. Thinking bear.
Thinking bear.
Yeah, just channel the bear.
Yeah. You take a week off and then you lose your ability to draw.
Hey man, it happened.
Yeah.
Well, we might have to head off.
Alrighty. I'll try and formulate my thoughts on this thing a bit more.
Uh-huh.
Because you rebutted me very well, and I feel like I should probably think of more to say on it.
Maybe. I kind of feel like it's probably one of those situations where there isn't necessarily an answer that is the be-all and end-all.
No, I know, it's all subjective.
Yeah, that depends on the situation a lot.
Like, I feel like I've never worked in an animation studio, so all this is like secondhand. But it feels like when you have like these marketing decisions coming down from on high, it's usually with stipulations that like it needs to be done fast, and there's almost like a churn to it where it's quantity over quality.
Definitely.
And people get burned out really fast, and like There's these really tight, short deadlines when there really doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Because companies are like underbidding one another in order to get the work.
That's the thing, is
They
like
only have a certain amount of budget and time, whereas like the profits that are generated from like the toys and the selling and stuff, the margins are a lot wider. It's like it all kind of filters back up to like shareholders and investors and people who don't even
but I
make
mean
animation.
that's how the animation gets made. Without those shareholders and investors, the company doesn't have the money to make the series.
And I think there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, I do too, but you know, if they can't make the series without the money, and if the investors won't invest unless they get a certain return, then the company's kind of stuck.
Yeah, I just think there's something inherently kind of lopsided somewhere there.
I mean, definitely some people make more money than other people, and definitely the people who make more money aren't the ones who are actually crafting the series, you know, which is a shame, and you know, is something that I think needs to be fixed about the industry. But when you say things like deadlines that don't, you know, tight deadlines that are needlessly tight, it's a whole knock-on thing. Like, the company needs a series for this time in order for its investors and shareholders to fund it.
Yeah.
It needs to be at this time to receive the widest audience, or for them to coordinate the toy launch with it.
Yeah.
You know, or for there to be a slot ready for it on the channel they want it to go on. So all the reasons why it needs to be this fast is for the good of the series, for it to be seen, for it to be promoted, you know, for it to be received well. So it's all in the good interest of the series, but the problem is that when that filters down, it essentially comes down to, we need it by this time, can you make this work? Animation company says yes because we have to, and then just tries to find a way.
Yeah.
I do agree that the way that they're run needs to be re-looked at, but I don't think there's anyone like cackling evilly at the top of the chain. I think everyone's trying to do a good job, but it doesn't always work out for the best.
Yeah.
I think what would be really cool would be if, when you're employed by a company to work on an animation, you work for, I don't know, say 6 months, and then you are given 6 months off to make your own thing, or just to relax. And there's a cycle of people coming in and out based upon balancing work time with free time.
Yeah. Yeah. I ran out of thoughts, so I'm gonna leave it there. And
yeah, I think designating people time to work on their own stuff
will certainly have healthier artists, I think.
Yeah, I think that would make a massive difference. I'm not sure exactly how it would work, but for example, giving people pay to work on the stuff they want to work on. Either that, or maybe if you do that, taking part ownership of what they make in order to make money off that later, or just saying you have this time off, and if you make something during that time and you want us to help promote it, then we can talk about something.
Yeah.
You think that's how it works in France, really?
Well, they have a system of time on, time off.
Oh, really? They do?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said, well, they have a system.
No.
Gotcha. This government benefit for artists. That would be great, wouldn't it? Because I think people do want a stable job and they want to be in an environment with other artists, like a studio. And I do think it's important to learn how to make things for others as well and work in a team.
I think so too.
But also to balance that with making your own stuff and having the time to do that, I think creates healthier artists that are happier.
It sounds like the artist equivalent of job seekers. Yeah, benefits.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's a good tip. I think personal work can become a stress if you feel like you have to do it on top of your other work, your non-personal work, I should call it.
I don't know. Am I reading this right? After this month, you'll have time off, and you're not. I'm reading it as though you're not going to stress yourself too much about not doing personal things, as in you're going to take that time off completely. Is that the right interpretation? Yeah, there's an inexplicable mound with a bear muzzle. I'm still trying to find. What I'll do is I'm gonna find reference after this and use reference more.
Cool.
I think I'm like out of the rhythm of it.
Reference is good. Reference is great. Well, I think we need to head.
Yeah. Sorry for the diversion there.
Oh, that's okay. It was a good diversion. Yeah, I get your tips. It becomes a whole other stress. You should be able to just relax without worrying about feeling like you need to make anything.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. I read that correctly now. Thank you for the clarification.
Yes, Tardik, I'm also trying to teach myself not to work on weekends. I want that time back, man. I want that time back. I want that time back to hang out with friends. I want that time back to do my own thing. I want that time back to paint. I want that time back to draw. I want that time back to write music. I want that time back to hang out with Mike. I want that time back to do both creative and non-creative things.
Yeah.
But I want that time back.
Yeah.
And I don't think it makes me a worse artist for having it, which is, I think, the fear a lot of people have, is that if they're not working constantly, they'll either fall behind or they won't be as much of an artist anymore.
One of the things that caught me off guard was when Declan said he saw the two of us and he like, you guys look a lot better, more relaxed than I've seen you in a while when we got back from Edinburgh, and I didn't
feel like you looked any different.
Yeah, so
I mean, you don't look any different to me, but then I see you every day. But yeah, it was nice to feel like we looked less stressed after being away from work for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, we're off. And we hope that you have a pleasant rest of your day, whatever you're up to.
We'll be back on Friday, where hopefully these stickers will be finished, and I'll probably go on to Pumpkin Hill and finish that.
You getting your sticker jam on?
I am, yeah.
Cool.
Because they are cheap and fast to make, and I have some fun ideas for them that I think would be cool.
Cool.
So I wanna make them.
We're going now.
We should smash on the weekends. I agree. That sounds like a great time, Tib. Well, Tib, your hair is fabulous. Don't know how you do it. You're gonna have to give me some tips at some point. But anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you hopefully Friday. But if not, then have a great week.
And may the rest
of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.